welcome you all here this afternoon. We want to congratulate all of our students. They did a wonderful job at their state and national competitions. We're going to open the program today with presentations for the Phi Beta Lambda group that competed at the state conference. They competed against over 10 universities and colleges, and they did quite well. We beat LSU, yay. So we're excited. We will now go to nationals in San Antonio the end of June, and hopefully we will come back from there as winners as well. So we will begin with Dr. McDonald introducing our award winners, and I will hand out the plaques. And then once we finish with the entire group, if you will please come forward. Leah Jackson from the News Bureau would like to take a group photograph, and then we will proceed and let Dr. Russell present the AITP. And then we will end with Dr. Temple and Dr. Webb making a few remarks. So, Dr. McDonald.
Okay. Thank you for being here, and I am the advisor for the Phi Beta Lambda, which is a college fraternity for business majors, and they compete, they do a lot of other things, but it's to promote leadership and competition with students from other universities and across the nation. And we do usually do a competition every year, and we do manage to get some students to the nationals and hopefully usually on the stage, which means they're in the top 10 in the nation. All right, we're going to start with business law. We had 2 students actually place in this area. We had a 3rd place in the state go to Miss Amanda Williams. Okay, and 1st place in business law went to Mr. Austin Dawkins. Congratulations. All right, then we have computer applications, and that is a test over information in Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint, and they had a lot of problems to work in those 4 areas. And we had a 2nd place in the state go to Miss Ashley Davis. All right, computer concepts, which is a test over basic computer knowledge, and that went to 3rd place to Amanda Williams. Financial concepts, another very difficult area. We had a 1st place winner in the state, and that went to Miss Lauren Berry. Impromptu speaking, an event where they are given a topic and given 15 minutes to prepare a speech and have to go in and give a speech over whatever topic they've just been handed. And we had a 1st place in that, and that was Miss Shanika Carey. Okay, I'm not sure if our next winner's here, but we had a 2nd place in international business, and that went to David Untied. I don't think he's here today. Okay, in macroeconomics, we had the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place in the state. The 3rd place winner was Mr. Ben Dupuy. I don't think I'll see him today. 2nd place was Caitlin Guillory. And 1st place was David Untied, and I don't believe he's here. Okay, in management concepts, we had a 3rd place, and that was Brooke McDaniel Dupre. Marketing concepts, we had 2 winners in that category. We had a 2nd place winner, Brooke McDaniel Dupre. And 1st place winner, Micah Malner. In microeconomics, we had 2 winners. The second place winner is Ben Dupuy, and the first place winner is Caitlin Guillory. In public speaking, we had a second place winner, and that was Richard Sharp. And in word processing, again, a fairly long and difficult test, we had a first place winner, and that's Lincia Senegal. We also had 4 students chosen to automatically represent the state of Louisiana and Northwestern and the state of Louisiana. They are getting a chance to go straight to nationals, and that category, those people are in accounting for professionals, Austin Dawkins. Financial analysis and decision making, Micah Malner. Okay, and future business executive, Lauren Berry. And small business management plan, Stephen Stamey.
Okay. If y'all would bring your plaques and come back up here, Leah would like to.
We appreciate all the hard work they put in, all the teachers, the instructors that teach these students. You did a good job.
Through your hard work and dedication as faculty members that help our students achieve the success that they do. So we want to give you a round of applause as well. Thank you so much. Now we'll have Dr. Jack Russell introduce the AITP winners.
I'm so pleased to stand before you here to recognize 2 national champion teams for the year 2012. I draw your attention to the side of the room over close to Dr. Tom, where the mirror is. 2 national trophies. Last year we won a national title in Enterprise COBOL, again bringing that back for a second year in a row. And also systems analysis and design, first place in the nation. We have not managed to win first in the nation since 2005, although what gets a little bit covered up is the fact that we placed second place in the nation twice, and three times second place, and 1 time third place. So we didn't do too badly in some of those off years, but we did bring a national title back in systems analysis this year. I'm so grateful for our students that have worked so hard, and I'd just like to give them a round of applause right now. Honorable mentions. We had a number of honorable mentions as well. We had, I think, 3 honorable mentions that we're bringing back in Visual Studio and Office as well, and Microsoft Office Solutions, and in Systems Analysis and Design. So we bring back some quality 4th places in the nation with other teams. I'm going to be introducing some of these, and I'm going to ask Barbara to help me present these. I think we'll start with just participants. If you were a participant, Barbara, would you mind calling those out?
Austin Burns.
Yes. The ones we're calling out did compete. Duncan. Is Duncan here?
Zach.
Zach Hennigan.
Jamie Nelson. Vicki Brown.
This is an honorable mention in Microsoft Office Solutions, Victoria Brown.
Sorry, I wasn't looking for just
Okay.
participants.
The next one ought to be an audible mention also.
They're in alphabetical order.
Okay. I think the last one is, I think, this national champions. Okay.
All right, so here's honorable mention, Greg. I don't believe he's here.
Greg Cruz.
He's out of state right now.
Demarius Davis. Honorable mention in systems analysis and design. Matt Fauché. This is honorable mention in visualstudio.net. Another honorable mention, Cecily Michelle in Microsoft Office Solutions. Also in the competition, we had Microsoft testing that went on. This is the third highest score on the ICCP exam. This goes to Jimmy Van. I believe over 100 people took this test, and you're looking at the third place out of about 100 people. So thank you very much. Okay, now we get to the national champions. Systems Analysis and Design, Stephen Cambron. I want to especially thank Stephen for a large amount of time in that lab working to make sure they called out Northwestern State. Okay. I broke one of my rules. I shook his hand more than 3 times, but I want national champion, Systems Analysis and Design, Dawson Wainwright. Dawson kept Stephen on the straight and narrow the whole time. Thank you so much, Dawson. Appreciate it. Okay, down to the last 2. National champion, Enterprise COBOL, Stephen Thompson. Stephen, first rattle out of the box, wins a national title, so we're so grateful to him. And Daniel Curiel, national champion, Enterprise COBOL. Thank you so much, Daniel.
I forgot my honorable mention.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we still have an honorable mention. Yeah.
It's not.
We are missing one, and Daniel reminds me that he was also honorable mention with Stephen in the COBOL division. So let's give all these people a round of applause. Pardon? I mean, systems analysis. Sorry, systems analysis. Okay. Anything else?
Explain what these awards were that they got about the lighting.
Yeah. I probably should let Dr. Webb explain more about this, but this is quite a nice certificate that Dr. Bill Smith prepared. This is about lighting the columns purple, and they're receiving certificates to recognize them when they do light the columns purple. Well, at this point in time, I think I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Webb and let him have some remarks, and also Dr. Temple. Okay? Dr. Webb.
Gosh, what a wonderful occasion. How exciting this is to me personally, and as an alumnus of Northwestern, and as someone, by the way, who came up through essentially this particular college and programs in mathematics as well as business education. So I could not be more excited nor more appreciative. You know, one of the things we always try to do is to spread the good news about Northwestern. The quality of its academic programs, the quality of our faculty, the quality of the students that we have here. We tell the world that this is a special and unique place, that you simply cannot find a better place to go to college than Northwestern. And one of the things that helps us to demonstrate that in more ways than one is what I call third-party validation. We talk about it, we tell the world how good we think this university is, but then when our faculty and our students go on the state level and then on to the regional or to the national level and compete as effectively as you folks have done, you give us third-party validation. It's like our football team going on the road and winning the conference championship and then going on and winning the national championship. To us, academically, it's that big. And so anytime we're engaged in interinstitutional competition like this and you achieve at such high levels, it just instills pride in all of us. And so when I go out and talk to prospective students and their parents about this fine university, I tell them at Northwestern we're in the life-changing business. That is, our goal here is to change students' lives for the better and to help them live not just average, mediocre, or even just successful lives, but to live extraordinary lives, whether it's in careers, whether it's in their personal lives, whatever it might be. We think we have the kind of combination here with the kinds of students such as you that we're able to make those kinds of claims and make them come true. Because above all else, the one thing I guess I brag about as much to people as anything about the university is the remarkable work ethic of our graduates. Well, you folks have taken that to the nth degree. No pun intended there. But at Northwestern, the letter N means a whole lot. So we feel when you carry something to the nth degree, you've done it to the very ultimate. One of the important things as we prepare students for the careers of today and, more importantly, the careers of tomorrow, one of the important things we try to do is to instill pride in our alumni for this institution because they have such fond memories of their days here. And every time you do something like this, or every time an academic program or a faculty member achieves some high level of distinction at Northwestern, it actually enhances the values of those of us, of the degrees that those of us already hold from Northwestern. So a lot of those people in whom we instill a great deal of pride are our own faculty and alumni who attended Northwestern. And today I certainly do want to express my sincere appreciation to our faculty in the School of Business as well as in the CIS program. And of course today we have the head of the department, Bobby Nallen, of electronic or engineering technology and computer information systems. So we're expressing appreciation to a marvelous group and a diverse group of people in whom we take great pride and have a great deal of high esteem for these wonderful people. So this to us is what it's all about. And when I speak about alumni, I am most appreciative of those alumni who go out in the world, who achieve high levels of distinction, and who appreciate this university so much that they give back to the university. They give back especially to our students. And today, just in case you haven't met one of those who is a highly distinguished alumnus, I want to introduce you to Mr. Joe Shillette, who every day of his life, Joe, please stand. Every day of his life, he is out there demonstrating to the world the high level of work ethic of the graduates of Northwestern. And at the same time, he is telling the world that, you know, the best way to be successful is to share your success with other people. So thanks to him, our School of Business is stronger than it ever would have been. Thanks to him, our entire athletics program is stronger than it ever could have been. So I deeply appreciate people like this. You heard Dr. Russell speak a while ago about lighting the columns purple. This is something we began last year, and we only do it for people of high levels of distinction. And at this point, we're going to light the columns purple at night, in honor of the entire CIS competitive team in the AITP national competition, because every single competitor in that group from our team is a big-time winner. Participants, honorable mentions, whatever national championships, whatever level of achievement they made, they were representing Northwestern in a major positive way. So we light the columns in honor of the entire team. Now, when we go to Phi Beta Lambda, to carry that to a higher FBLA level in San Antonio, and we win numerous national championships there. Come back to me. We want to be able to light the columns purple in your honor as well, because your distinction, just like CIS, is an ongoing thing. I was talking to Dr. Russell a while ago and asking him, hey, when's the last time we won the national championship in systems analysis and design? Because we won it 5 consecutive years. And I think you said 2005. It reminded me of a commercial when I lived in Virginia about VEPCO, which is Virginia Electric and Power Company. And this was a real good commercial, I thought, because they were talking about the good old days and what it was like in the good old days. And then they carried that forward, and they showed that actually in the good old days, life wasn't quite as good as we thought it was, but and demonstrated the fact with the accessibility and convenience of electrical power in this day and age, and the minuscule cost compared to what it was before, that the good old days are now. And the truth about our CIS team is we think about the good old days, but the good old days are now. And I'm so glad to have them back with this high-achieving team. Look forward once again to recognizing the Phi Beta Lambda competitors as well. It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to ask Dr. Austin Temple to come up and say a few words. Dr. Temple.
Well, Dr. Webb just about said it all, but let me just add a couple of other things. You know, what you've done is you've set yourself apart. Basically, you studied hard, you prepared yourself for these exams, and then you showed that you have done an extremely good job at it. So I congratulate you on that. We're extremely proud of you. You know, in every one of the departments that we have in this college, we always seek to try to validate what we do. We always ask, you know, how are we? How are we doing? How do we stack up against everybody else? And one way that we can validate that is we give standardized tests in chemistry and physics and things like that. The other thing we do is what you've done. You step forward and you have participated in these competitions, and you can see exactly what you've done. You've distinguished yourself. You've made yourself proud. You've made your department or area proud, and you've also made your faculty very proud. And I know this was a lot of extra work on your part, and it was a lot of extra work on the faculty, but we certainly do appreciate it. Remember 2 years ago when I came over here, and we had CIS, and you'd go around the different colleges, and they said, y'all still have a CIS program at Northwestern? I said, well, yeah, we have. We've got some faculty, and we still have a program. We offer a degree. And so, you know, basically what we've done is we've risen from the dust, and we're up now to the pinnacle. And I think people will say, well, you're darn right, Northwestern's got a CIS program. And Northwestern also has a wonderful School of Business for which we are extremely proud. So I congratulate you, students. I congratulate our faculty for the hard work that you put in on this, too. And again, congratulations to everyone.
Again, y'all have all done so extremely well. We're so proud of every one of you. We will now proceed with the AITP people coming forward, and we'll get a group photograph. Also, we have cake and food and drinks, and so you're welcome to join us for refreshments as well. Thank you again for all attending.